Wo ist er, Gilde? Ah, nee. Aber warum wurde er hier... Ah, ist nicht... Nein. Nein, bitte nicht. Spiel, was tust du mir an? Wir sind nicht mal 2 Stunden drin. Oder ich krieg von Gilbert. Ich dachte, ich müsste ihn nicht mehr sehen, das Luftschiff hier. Oh Gott. Oh, Artefakt, go. I saw him enter this area and shove it. It was you, huh? What? How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are the height of perfection. You're just like I remember you. You're still way too sure of yourself. Who might he be? Well, he's technically part of our boss. He's about as low-ranking a member as you can get, though. Oh, I see. He does look the part. How dare you? I'll have you know, I'm very much up on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part? You could look more like a nobody who tried dungarees. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures too. Danke, die hat so recht, Mann. What? Oh, you haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed that actually you were able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second. I didn't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from his every pore. You! Cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts. Bah. Okay, ich habe nicht mit diesem Riesenschwert gerechnet. A Templar sword. So that's what you picked, huh? Just like you chose the bowgun as your weapon of choice, I chose the Templar sword for mine. That's all there is to it. Gotcha. Impossible. What did you just do? I don't even know how I got this. Hit! That's the weapon used by the gods that are called the Templar sword. The blade's made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that let the user extend it at will. Ah. Anyway, it's time those lips started flapping. What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Garten? How much of our business do you know? Why should I have to answer your... Yeek! You don't know when to give up? Start talking. Now. FYI, she's not in a good mood. So, you don't want to make her any matter? Ugh. I look like I've got only one option. I'm so sorry, forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I happened to see you two, so I decided to follow you, I swear. Pathetic as always. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets the eye, in a sense. That's a nice way of putting it. So go on, keep talking. You said you crash landed here? That means there's an all-bronze airship somewhere near here that you came on, right? No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board an airship. It was on board this! Oh, what the? He has no occasion. Haha, not so irrelevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, Apache. Den Apache wird gleich. Mow them down. Ach, Gilbert. Well, the member of all both with the most growth potential, he says. Sehr gut. Gilbert. ...200 Schaden. Gilbert, ich bin beeindruckt, wie schwach du bist. Das hat literally immer noch absolut gar nichts drauf. Ich weiß halt nicht, ob sie hier irgendwie ansatzweise Magie gut kann. Oh, ich guess wir bewegen uns mal. Bitte treff einfach Gilbert, das wäre zu schön. Schade. Das hat nicht gereicht, schade. Fangen wir damit an. Fenster, mal das Gras sehen. Ja, okay. Das Ding ging irgendwas schwach. Nein. Gucken, ob sie Magie kann. Ah, nee. Kevin schon eher. Ach, machen wir Hellgate. Das tat weh.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
No! Curse you. Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get the best out of that thing. Not at all. I've still got a lot to learn. Especially if I want to be half as good as a sister. Huh. So I'm no different. Kevin, anyway. I'd wager you're out of tricks now, so you ready to give up and come quietly? If you don't try and cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave it at that. You plan to hand me over to an army. It's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to Arteria instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one to you. Eek. Again. What was that? This thing again. Starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something? What is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you, don't worry. Shut up for a sec. What is up with this thing? Haha, so the time to begin is finally upon us. Wo auch sonst? Wo könnten Leute auch sonst sein, außer auf einem Dach? Moment, die Haare. What? Huh? What? When did you... So accuse me? Aber sie sind tot. Oder kommen jetzt hier schon die... Fangen wir jetzt echt an, sowas wie die, Wie heißen sie? Aus Cold Steel auf einmal tot zu kommen? It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. To the first of the path of darkness, repenting of his transgressions with the sin of his stigma forever on his back. Who the hell are you? Ugh. Kevin. Thus my lord was revived. Come forth, offering, come forth, lost lamb, burn to ashes in the ever-blazing flame. McBurn? Nein, weil McBurn weiß, dass er leider erst in Coast jetzt erstmal auftaucht, aber hey. What happened? Why did I... Where am I? Hey, Reese. Reese, are you okay? What's going on? Kevin? Where are we? Oh, I'm glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any food soon. I'm starting on all that food we bought. Sure, I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on! Is that really what you should be thinking about right now? There's nothing in this world more important or fundamental than eating. Hat die recht. But if we must change the subject, I remember a strange man appearing then, that cube glowing white all of a sudden. Then... Yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. But take a look around us. Bibliothek. Ooh. Stone bookcases. Are you looking inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What? Hi. Erde, da ist Wasser. The Hermit's Garden. Okay, ich dachte eigentlich, da kommen noch mehr Elemente, aber hey. Yeah, so much for this being an easy assignment. Das war der Prolog? Wow. Then views the trade with Gilbert, Prolog für Gratritte, Ende. Okay, ich hatte echt gedacht, dass jetzt der Prolog erst so richtig beginnt. Wir haben literally, der ganze Prolog war nur Reden. Chapter 1, Phantasma. Der Name sagt mir was. Ignorant Cult, Kin of the Journal, the Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out of this world connection to have gathered this many rare books from all over the place. That's where the game really begins. Ja, ich meine, Gilbert schon mal direkt weg in den Prolog geschoben und hoffentlich nie wieder. Bis Cold 4. Or is this a copy of Me and Tales? What's the bad book doing here? The guys over at the Congregation for the Sacrament would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And they aren't just old and rare books either. You found one that was published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called Liberian Cuisine, published by the Liberian News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But I photographed the food and it did look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking for the books here. I did save some for you, of course. Reese handed over a smidgen of her egg salad sandwich. How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked, too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like the burn. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know, there's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come think of it. It completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. And such I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up to this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still, sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then, but if we find out for sure that it's really dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyway, you're up for some exploring. I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. Okay, can we... This artwork... Plum Edge... Die hat physisch was drauf, aber die hat auch magisch ist nicht so bescheuert. Das ist nice. Würde fast sagen, das macht Sinn, wenn wir das so machen. Das Anraspo im Chat nicht wundern, es könnte sein, dass innerhalb der nächsten, sag mal, 15 bis 30 Minuten kurz mein Internet weg ist, dann wird der Stream wahrscheinlich einmal ausgehen, nicht wundern. Wenn hier ganz viele Bücher sind, warum untersuchen sie es nicht? Ich würde fast sagen, wenn die ganzen Bücher hier sind, warum sollte hier nicht auch irgendwie die Black Records oder so sein? Wo ist eigentlich mein Richtungsding da oben rechts? Warum sehe ich nicht mal einen Kompass? Oh, what's that? Well, this is foreboding. That looked to be a relic of the ancient Sumerian civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device. Simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom. Huh? So there is. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. What is this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You're right, it really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens then? I get her first aid. Wait, no way. Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You so weren't. Anyway, let's save some extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. What's the huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Huh, figures we wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it, though, you were always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, alright. Though, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has seed sap inside like maple trees. May I cut into the trunk a bit to see? No, you cannot. Okay. Ich verstehe schon, was mit ihr, wie sie ist. Irgendwelche Bücher, die ich lesen kann? Nein. Das hat mit diesen Tischen oder was auch immer es auf sich. Oh, as far out as the eye can see. Just where are we? Beats me. Still, wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. Einfach jetzt schon Lemurien Ohr wäre super. Lunar Seal, okay. Oh. Huh? Who dumped all this surface on the ground? Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Huh. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't fruit. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Was that part of your Dominion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you. Ist das, vielleicht kannst du mir das sagen, Akku, ist das die, dass man kriegt dafür, dass man einen Spielstand überträgt? Well, this is nice. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But... Was? Ich habe gerade hier in einer Gegend hier so ein Lunar Seal und 200 von allen Lipiden bekommen. Ist das das, was man kriegt, wenn man den Spielstand aus dem zweiten Teil übernimmt bzw. lädt? But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. If there were any fish to be fish. Glaube ja, okay, gut zu wissen. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I'm surprised how many fishing fanatics there are over in the bow. There's a guild in Garten that's really hardcore into it, and one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Ist zu lange her, gut. Oh. Something wrong? But nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. Er meinte natürlich nicht Estelle, sondern Schmestelle. Und Lloyd. Nicht den Lloyd, sondern den blauhaarigen Lloyd. Well, we've investigated the whole area now. But we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within the burl and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts? Can you elaborate? Well, see, during all the trouble with the aureole, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the aureole away. Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. But are a few correct in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The burning cuisine book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space, sealed away with the aureole all those years ago, how did the book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the great collapse too, which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about the burning cuisines, huh? That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone, possibly before the cube even came into our possession. Eine Idee, eine Theorie. Das ist eine, sag mal, gut, Hermit ist wahrscheinlich eine Anspielung an Tarotkarten, aber das ist quasi so eine Art alternative Realität von Rieses Bewusstsein. Also die Bücher, es explizit viele Bücher, die mit der Kirche zu tun haben, die teilweise sogar gebannt sind. Dass ausgerechnet eins der neuesten Bücher ein Kochbuch ist. Sie hat eben gesagt, dass es schön wäre, an diesem Wasser zu essen und ein Picknick da schön wäre. Sie kennt sich mit Pflanzen und so einem Kram aus. Just throwing it out there. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? That's a million-mirror question. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh, just again? Ah, ugh. That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap. Kevin took his battle opener out of his pocket. He then noticed all of the quartz in it were shattered. Seeing this, we took out our own battle openers. Mine is the same way. Even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? Oder ist das er fühlt sich jetzt kraftlos und wir werden auf Level 1 zurückgesetzt, oder? Ich spüre es doch. Guter Generation. What? Oder auch nicht? What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Yes, we can add altering this area to its list of quirks, along with wrecking our cords. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we've got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. To move in the right direction. We should go and check all the places that have changed. Alright. Salvaged. Oh, okay. Wurden aber nicht auf Level 1 zurückgesetzt. Das finde ich gut. Okay. Dachte, ich hätte eine freie Wahl. I could understand if it were an artifact or an opening, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Oh, there's an apt enough description if I ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Race. Oder wird zerbrochen? Du meinst das Quartz. Ja. Ja, aber ich dachte kurz tatsächlich, dass die quasi jetzt den machen, hey, Quartz kaputt. Du bist auch auf einmal wieder Level 1, du fühlst dich schwächer, dass man quasi so sagt, hey, die müssen jetzt wieder von vorne anfangen zu leveln. Aber gut. Ist auch nicht schlimm. Wave. Huh. That was the voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we going to do? To hell with it. Not like you got any better options. Visitors from afar. It's this again. This voice is different, so... Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh. Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Wait a second, what do you mean by currency? Maybe it's going to sell us things in exchange for mirror? Oh, I getcha. Understood. And I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Ja, geil, Mann, ich hab richtig viel Geld, Mann, let's go. Ich brauche ein bisschen Geld. Wie viel möchte ich denn haben? Ich brauche 200. 1200. 2200. 2200. Machen wir mal. Zack. So, davon kriegen wir so viele im Laufe der Zeit noch. Auf 3, okay. Nice. Hier kann ich mir nichts leisten. Nee. Doch. Let's go. Aber interessanter Shop, I guess. Release my brethren. Then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Besides, it is to say, we should be able to buy things from Mirror and use separate to synthesize chords here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the separate that was left over when our chords were shattered. Perhaps we should use both to synthesize some new ones. Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need to recover yards if we ever find ourselves in a jam. Einmal ausrüsten. So, du kriegst auch direkt das hier. Wobei. Doch. Bei ihr würde CP hoch halt nichts bringen. So, und das und den EP-Card sowie EP. Genauso kriegst du HP. Mind. Und Hit. Nee, Hit nicht. Die braucht halt da auch etwas. Attack, kriegt Action. Evade, Impede, Shield und Defense. Dann kriegst du doch Move. Oder? Ja. The bottom of the water is glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again. That sounded like it came from a spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. The P was restored to maximum. Nice. When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles. So, müsste jetzt wieder da sein. Hoffe ich. Würde mich wundern, wenn nicht. Das läuft, das läuft. So, müsste wieder gehen. Well, with all the energy we've got, now I don't think there's much more we can get from here. We should check back later if we're ever feeling tired. Right. Holy Stragus. Now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. Was that did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power... jetzt hat auch mein Chat wieder geladen, so das heißt, falls noch da bist, Rastbob, jetzt müsste ich auch dich wieder lesen können, falls du irgendwas reinschreiben solltest. Power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Okay. Meine große Frage ist einfach nur, warum? When Master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Oh man, someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients. I tell them they've had one too many drinks. Reese, something up. That great tree took root near to a seven-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed Adios. Thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis for everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this. Huh? Why are you giving this to me? Because you are remarkably impious for a knight of a church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. It doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredient to be used by the best chef possible. But still, please. I'm just so for my own good sometimes. Well, fine. But you have to help me, dear. Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. Haha, I know. Das sind nicht so viele. Was, alles oder ist hier noch was? Nö. Da gibt aber noch eine Stelle, wo sich was verändert hat. Genau die Stelle. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that tells us items, a tree that tells us ingredients, a spring that restores your vitality. It's like everything in here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it? No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind. Never mind, ma'am, we'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first I should give you this. Ooh. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Salnade, says Senator. In her words, Kevin's report lately has been far too vague for my liking. I bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. You figured it out, huh? Hold on, how are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. Respect her deeply. No joke, I had no idea. I bet she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Reese. Kevin? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination's that circle, but if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. So, was haben wir denn hier Interessantes? Grals dritter Code. Oh. Das Three-World, ja gut, Three-Worlds, die Welt, Firmament und Gehenna. Okay. Okay, ich sag grad. Ja, nichts Neues. Nichts Neues. Das kennen wir auch schon. Kennen wir auch schon. Ist auch noch was da unten. Ja, kennen wir. Mhm, ja. Oh. Wir haben eine Teleportationsfunktion, sehr geil. Wird schön, wie die Dinger hier schon mich spoilen, dass der Ort, wo wir gerade sind, der Hub wird für das ganze Spiel. Und dass wir Julia in die Party kriegen. Das ist jetzt auch auf den ersten Blick nicht neue. No. Ah, wobei hier unten, glaube ich, ein paar neues. Memory kommt mir. Ah, ja gut. Detection, das ist neu. Das ist hier also eingeführt worden, ha? Okay. Gut.